This is section 8.1, problem number 12. Problem number 12 is something called a recursive formula. And what a recursive formula is, unlike a general formula or a general term formula, if I want to find the 12th term, all I do is plug in a 12. Well, you can't do that with a recursive formula because a recursive formula is based on previous terms. So you have to know all the terms ahead of it before you can find it. So let's look at an example. So this is telling me that my first term is 5. And it says that a sub n plus 1, which means the next term. So that a sub n plus 1, what that means, that symbolism right there means the next term. So the next term, which in this case would be a sub 2, is 2 times the previous term. So the a sub n is the previous term. And then minus 3. So the next term and the previous term are what those symbols mean. So let's find the first 5 terms. So the first term was given to us. So a sub 1 is 5. So a sub 2, the next term, is 2 from the formula. A sub 1, a sub 2 will be this 2 times the previous term minus 3. So that's what we're going to plug in now. 2 times the previous term, well, the previous term is up here, that's a 5, minus 3. 2 times 5 is 10, and 10 minus 3 is 7. So now our second term is 7. All right, let's go to our third term. The third term is, again from the formula, 2 times the previous term. The previous term is no longer 5. The previous term is now this 7. So 2 times 7 minus 3, which is 14 minus 3, which makes it 11. And then the fourth term, a sub 4, is 2 times the previous term, and now the previous term is 11. So 2 times 11 minus 3, that's 22 minus 3, which is 19. And a sub 5 is 2 times the previous term, which is now 19, minus 3. And 2 times 19 is 38. 38 minus 3 is 35. So the answers are, the first term is 5, the second term is 7, the third term is 11, the fourth term is 19, and the fifth term is 35. All right, let's go to B. And this one says that to find the next term, you take the square root of the previous term. So we start with a sub 1, which they gave us, which is 256. And then a sub 2 is the square root of 256, which is 16. And a sub 3 is the square root of 16, which is 4. And a sub 4 is the square root of 4, which is 2. And a sub 5 is the square root of 2, and that's the answer. So again, the answers are a sub 1 is 256, a sub 2 is 16, a sub 3 is 4, a sub 4 is 2, and a sub 5 is the square root of 2, and that's the answer.